Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously, create dozens of quick lists, display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Wednesday, May 25th, 2016, and the market looks like the movement we had yesterday, a little bit stronger. The resources came back, so that's helping the Canadian market so far. So, the whole market surged on the upside after testing a very important support. So today, right now, nothing is happening on the US dollar, but the Nikkei market came back to its resistance. The China market is surging on a new bullish cycle. So, pushing up from its same support that we had on the London market and the American market. So it's definitely a very nice movement out there. It's the second day in a row on the new within the new bullish cycle on the London market. And the same thing is happening on the Nasdaq market, which is going probably to reach its resistance. And right now, with this big movement, most of the most of the indices are over bought right now. So it's clear that we're getting towards the end of this bullish cycle. And the Dow Jones is in the same situation as well. So it may continue a little bit, but at the resistance there, the market is going to stop, of course. Will we have a new bull market after? I don't know, but we could easily go up a little bit more and come back within the next few days after. So right now, at the approach of the resistance, buying is a little bit risky, I guess. So since it's overbought everywhere, so on every index, even the TSX, which is making a new high today with the help of the resources. So if we give a look at the resources, the gas is slightly going down today. The crude oil was going up, and now it's back to almost zero. But the stock seems to be very much stronger, but they are not. It's because yesterday the crude oil went up, and the stock did not follow the movement. So today, some catch-up happened. So the silver is coming back down. The gold was going down, came back a little bit, but still negative, while the stock came back to the zero line. And on the mining, we are right now on. It seems to be a nice movement intraday wise, and there could be a nice day trading movement this afternoon there if this triple resistance would be broken a little bit later. And but on the daily chart, it's not as nice as it could look like. So let's see it right now. So when you look at the gold sector, we have reached this very important support, just like the market did a couple of days ago. So now it's will probably stabilized here, and we may have another bullish cycle following that, while the market will reach its top and probably start a correction as well. And the mining, as I was saying, intraday wise, it looks good, but with on its daily chart, it's nothing special. We're just avoiding to break through the support that is there, so there's no bullish signal yet on it. So, and for most of the sector, consumer discretionary today is continuing its movement towards its resistance on an overbought situation. And when we look at the stock, it's a continuity of many stock, but there's no one that are really pushing up. It's an increase on many stocks like Thomson Reuters that's continuing a little bit, and Magna that's pushing up a little bit, and the stock is very strong. And look at, in most cases right now, since the market is going up for a couple of days, in most cases we are in a overbought situation right now. So and if you look at this stochastic right there, every time the stochastic has reached its overbought situation here, the stock came back down. So no matter which stock you're taking right now, most of the stocks on the most of the sector are in overbought situation, indicating that the buyers are getting less numerous. The question bar is open right now, so feel free to send me your questions. And let's go through the rest of the sector. The telecoms are still pushing upward. It's not BCE, it is TELUS and Rogers today that are joining the movement of BCE the days before. And it's the financial service that are very strong in the U.S. market and the Canadian market. So it's the second day of their new bullish cycle. And if you look at that, at this level, which we had reached the top, almost the top of the movement, it could continue a little bit. But, you know, if we look at the result today, it's not that good so far for those that we had so far. Bank of Montreal came out today with 2 cents less at $1.73. So what is the reason why it goes up that much? We don't really know. So we know that we come from a situation where the market was almost going to break down and begin a new bearish phase, and suddenly the market rose very rapidly. Yesterday was because of good result on real estate, and because of the crude oil that was going up also. A few little reason here and there, and today they're coming out with something else, which is they are going to lend some money to Greece again, and they say because of the crude oil that the whole thing is doing is bullish like that. But I don't think this movement is justified. But how do they do that? How do they do that? We don't know. But the market managed to come back, but I'm sure that within a day or two it's going to be over. So so far it's a hold on most of our position, and not necessarily a buy. Let me get an update on what I have as a positive signal today. Let's say on the TSX, and and we keep a look at it. And in most cases, they are energy stocks. They're not the largest stocks. There are I'd say the medium company, and the number of buying signal are not increasing right now, and some of them are not that bad. Like Canyon Service is showing a nice pattern, but the volume remains very, very low in most cases again today. Athabasca Oil Sand is nice, but there's an important resistance here, so I would set at $1.50 the entering price. And Canadian Natural Resources will certainly top here. And Bonavista looks nice also, but it's not a big quote, but it's breaking an important resistance. The volume is increasing because we're halfway done for the day, and we still have a volume that is an average volume, and so it's going to be a larger volume by the end of the day. And but it's the movement that I like here that pierces a triple resistance. And Paint and Pony is about the same, but the volume is low. ARC could be one of them also, but there too the volume is low, as Paramount is not looking that good. Vermilion is pushing up, but there are too many resistances, and Verison is passing too, and the volume is greater out here. So I'd say Verison is another nice one. And I like that company, which is AZ Mining. This is an important 2-month resistance, and if you look at the volume has been great again today, and it's passing a very important resistance that lasts a week and a half. So and the volumes to me seems very constant. It's not the most liquid stock on the planet, but it could support some swing trading there. So I don't think the stock looks very dangerous. And IB Group is okay too, but even though when this stock makes a lot of volume, it doesn't make a lot of volume, because its best volume is about 275,000. But the movement is looking great. It's just that it cannot support a lot of trading because the stock is not making lots of volume. And most of the technology movement today come from McDonald that rose by 4%. After the break, we're answering questions.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find that stock here, MTY. Oh, big movement of my MTY. And then the last one, B and Chorus. Okay, so that's where we are. Okay, let's go to those. HSU. There. Okay, the first question here, G from GK, too late for HSU? Yes, I guess, because the HSU is the Beta Pro S&P 500 bull, and since the SP 500 has quit its support there to go on the upside and is now close to reaching its resistance, so HSU has gone too far already. And if you look at the SPY, it's the same situation. So the SPY should stop at this level here. So it's a little bit off timing to buy that at the moment. ION is a nice all set energy. I don't know that stock. It's a fairly new company that came back at 5 cents here. I presume that was I can't see doing an IPO here at 5 cents. So it's probably coming from another stock like a reverse split with another stock or whatever. So the stock rose once. It's been halted for a while here because there's a few days missing, so May 16 to May 24th, and then the stock rose again. So there was a strong buy signal on the stock yesterday. Let's look at it. Yeah. And but it was tough because the stock rose right at the opening and kept going. Nothing happened after. There was no secondary movement, and then we had another one this morning, and again the stock is doing the same thing. So what's the trick here? They don't want anybody to come in or whatever, or they are manipulating the stock or whatever, but it's millions. So and look, there was 1 million in volume at the opening. And then, that's a very unusual movement. Look at it. So the stock rose by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5 minutes. So it rose all the way here on these greens volume. And then from 40 cents to 27 cents, there was a lot of profit taking all the way. And then the stock took back up. So what to do now at this level as the stock rose from not even 1, 2, but it was top for a while here. So, but since a couple of weeks, it went from 5 cents to 35 cents. So after 2 days of bullish cycle like that, where the stock has doubled, I find it a little bit risky now to enter the stock. If you have it, ION at 21 cents. So why don't you take some profit right away? Sell half of that thing, So because but if you don't sell and it starts doing correction, it takes about an hour to get back down. So if I were you, I would take a profit and sit on the rest. So let's say if you sell half, you paid 21, it's 32. So the cost now for you would be on the rest would be like 11 cents, which should be at the bottom right here. So and it would be almost impossible to lose money with it, and you just could keep looking at it. And no matter a little bit later, if the stock stay calm for a couple of days and then pushes up again, you could buy back this half of position. Hello, Michelle. Please analyze PHH. That's PHH Corporation. It looks like it's breaking out, but it's very much hesitating. So I would set it at $14, the buy signal there. But I would like to see big volume going along with it. And MTY Food rose today like there was a news on it, but and the stock has. Pardon? They bought something? Okay, so there was a news on it. So so I don't know. I don't like that kind of entering that kind of movement because it's just like a readjustment of the prices. And CGR, the B Chorus Entertainment, 10,000 at 12.25, and now you're 12.34. Ooh, that's a tough one. 10,000 at 12. That's $120,000. So there's definitely a sell signal at the price, and you paid $12.25, and it's $12.34. Oof, that's a tough one. I don't really know what to say now in 30 seconds. Is it a good buy? Oh, at $12.25, is it a good buy? I don't understand why. Oh, if it was a good buy, it was not the best buy of the century. I guess, and I'd be afraid a little bit, 10,000 at that price, because you're so close to your exit price and it's going to be tough because at 10,000 every penny every 10 cents is $1,000. So by the time it comes to the price here, 11.80, so that you would be losing 50 cents. So that would be $5,000 lost here at the sell signal, if the sell signal happened. So as the stock is hesitating here, and it's 12.34 right now, a little bit more than you paid. If I were you, was reduced it. I would not keep that many shares on that movement, which is not that nice. So I don't know. Think about it, but I think you should reduce your risk out here. Okay, this is it for today. Oh, I have another question. So let's go on for a little bit more. QSR bought at 52.40. So this question just came in. QSR at 52.40. Restaurant Brands in New York, which was Tim Horton before, and 52. You bought it.
It's the TS6 probably bought it.
That's the bad one.
This is New York.
Oh, okay. Let's try on TS6 QSR. Oh yeah, they have the same restaurant. That's another one. Oh, okay, that makes sense now, the price. And since the stock is at an important resistance here, you bought 52.40, and it's at a resistance. It may continue, but it's not very far from your price paid, and you have good money out there. So I would take a profit right away on that. So thank you very much for everyone for attending. Have a great day.